So let's talk host rewards. Our host program is where we get to reward our hosts for hosting a party by giving them free and half-price books based on their party sales. And our host program as a company is one of the most generous out there, so it's really, really exciting. I'm going to break this down into 3 parts. Our base host program, our party bonus books, and then our host special. These 3 things all work together to really incentivize your host to have a great party. So first up would be our base host program. If you open your catalog, you will see a chart in the back that shows the party sales and the free books, and they also earn half-price books. This one you'll see starts at $250. Now, we do have another graphic from Home Office. Our parties actually start qualifying and earning free books at $100. So that we do have this graphic, but you never actually want to share that out to your hosts. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's because if you share that graphic and they see $100, okay, that's all I have to do, then they're already setting their bar low. But we won't want that for them. We want to spoil them with a mega shopping spree so their kids get an abundance of free books delivered to their door. So we always want to help them set their sights higher. So that graphic is for your use only. Instead, we want to help them set a party target, build a crazy wish list so that we can really get them shooting for that $500, that $1,000 party level, because that is where it gets really, really exciting. Okay, so with our base host program, basically every $50 in sales, you get an extra $10 in free books. So it just keeps adding. Our half price books, as you go up in $100 levels, then you get an extra $25 in half price books. And what that means is that people can pick out, if they've earned $50 in half price books, they get to pick out $50 worth of books, and they are going to pay half that cost, so $25. They can use part of it, all of it, it doesn't matter. And if it goes over when you put that in, there will be an overage. They'll just have to pay that overage. So that is our base host program. Now, our second one is our party bonus books. When you're in Order Pro and submitting a party order every single time, you get this category called party bonus books. And this category allows you to put $50 worth of books in it, and you're only going to pay 35% cost. So that's 65% off. Now, I'll use this category sometimes to get books for my own kids or to get some little prizes, but otherwise, this category can be used to incentivize your hosts. Maybe you offered them a booking bonus when they were at their friend's party, and you offered them an extra $10 if they booked their party before their host party closed. Maybe you're going to offer them an extra $10 in free books when they hit a certain RSVP count, like 25 RSVPs. We have a lot of different resources here that can support you in how to use those books. But basically, this is a way for you to offer your host more free and discounted books without it costing you that much. And if it incentivizes them to have an even bigger and better party with higher sales and more bookings, it's so worth the cost. So that category is always available to you every time you place a party. Okay, the third thing is the host special. Now, like you'll see in here, this graphic started at $250. I can't find it again. So $250. If you are new and you are in your incentive period, in your climb period, then you actually get to double your free host rewards when you hit that $250 level. So it's $40. So you would actually be able to give them $80 in free books with one booking and $250 in sales. That's the host special. Now, if you're outside of your climb period, Home Office provides us every single month with a new and exciting host special, which is usually extra free books or sometimes extra little products or little goodies, but it's always something fun. It usually hits around the $350, $400 level. So that is what I always share with my hosts. Whatever my host special graphic is, whether you're in your climb period using Double Free or going to the UBAM Branding Facebook group is where they always put those out. That is the graphic that I always share with my hosts because I want to help them set that higher bar based off their wish list, not the lowest expectation that is set out for them. Okay, so that is the 3 different components of our host reward program. Now, the final thing I want to mention with host rewards is that our hosts pay a $2 host fee. And this can kind of sometimes throw people because what is that for? Well, basically, it allows them to pay tax on $2 instead of their whole bunch of free host books, because say they earn $200, $250 in free books, you could either pay tax on that or you could pay tax on $2. This allows them to not have to claim income tax on those free books, because if something is free, there's usually that tax on it. So you can decide. Some consultants pay this for their hosts and don't ever mention it. I have done it and I've always charged it, and I've never, when I explain it that way, they never balk at it. So it's just important to kind of be upfront with your hosts about what the host program entails. So they will pay the $2 host fee, and they will pay shipping. We ship books, and so books are heavy. But let me tell you, our shipping at 8%, it's a $6 minimum or 8%, whichever is more. So whenever it's a party, it's like always the 8%. But it is way cheaper than most companies when I go to purchase stuff from other parties. It's crazy because our books are heavy. So yes, our hosts do pay shipping. Now this is something, sometimes what I will do is when I set a high goal for my hosts, maybe it's an $800 party, maybe it's a $1,000 party, then I'll say that qualifies you for free host shipping, and I'll cover their free shipping. Because if they're having a $1,000 party, I'm in. So those are a couple other things to be aware of with your host rewards as you go in. And we have resources that will help you calculate what your host owes. So don't have to think too much and too hard about the math of the whole thing. So thanks for checking in on host rewards.